Hey, Jose here with Camplife Brothers. Just want to take a minute today and talk to you about my hammock setup. So I'm out here, beautiful Sun River, Oregon. I'm here actually for a bachelor party. So I'm not out in the woods. If you see cars drive by or something, it's because I'm actually in the yard of the house we rented. So yeah, not trekking it out. My car's right around the corner. So it didn't keep me from spending the night out here last night though. I wanted to try out some cold weather camping, to try out my underquilt and my hammock setup. And it got down to 0 degrees and I'm still here. Had a good night, got some good rest, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, so hammock setup. Everything you're going to see here is DIY, from the double-sided stuff sack right here to the tree straps to the hammock to the suspension to the underquilt. So I wanted to take a minute, show you the ropes, show you my personal setup, what I use, and yeah, and then we'll kind of do like a little series and I'll break down each component after that. So hope you enjoy, and this is my hammock setup. All right, so we're opening up one side here. This is sort of a routine that you get into of figuring out the best way to set up your hammock. I always pack the tree straps both on one side. Close up the little thing. You can toss this on the ground or wherever you want. 2 tree straps, identical. You find a couple of trees, this guy right here, this one over here, about, I don't know, about 13 feet apart or something like that, 13, 15. I have an 11-foot hammock, and this is a single loop on the tree strap. So you just go about head height, maybe a little bit higher, put it around the tree. We'll do that real quick. So there you go. That's the basic setup. We have our suspension, the hammock, and the ridgeline, 2 tree straps, and carabiners. That's basically your basic hammock setup. But if you're going to want to spend the night out somewhere where it's not summer and cold, you're going to need what you call an underquilt. I made one of these last year, and I've been super thrilled with it. And like I said, last night I spent the night out here. It got down to 0 degrees. And this piece of equipment is what makes it all possible. So watch, I'll set this up real quick, and then we'll talk more about it later. didn't get all the way in. Obviously, I have my boots on, so I don't want to do that. But actually, you know what? I'm going to take them off so you can see what it looks like one time by people. Nice and toasty. Now, you can also adjust the height of the underquilt. You can cinch it around on the ends here. Let's see if you can see that. So it'll hug the underside and not let any drafts in. But like I said, more on that later. All right, guys, so let's run through everything we've got here. We've got tree straps, one loop around the tree, pretty simple. Coming down here, this is a marlin spike hitch knot, and we will go through that on the tutorial here real quick. After this video, carabiner's going through that. Whoopee sling attached to the carabiner. This knot is actually designed so that you can put this loop over the edge onto the knot, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we have the whoopee sling going down here. I leave my double-sided stuff sack on the whoopee sling line just because it's always there and I can just slide this down and pack the hammock back into it whenever I need. Coming down here, we have a little super lightweight carabiner. This is what the underquilt is attached to here. You can see suspension. Sorry, some of the guys having a good time in the hot tub over there. You have a ridge line that goes across here. Again, this makes it adjustable. Let's zoom out here a little bit. I keep little S-beaners on here because you never know what you're going to want to hang on here above your head while you're sleeping at night. Little pouch all the way to the other side. Same setup here. Now, going back down, we have underquilt suspension. You have two main adjusters here. This one is the one that runs all the way up to the top. If you tighten this, it will actually raise the underquilt up against your body. So that's one of the options that you have. This other one here, I only have one hand, so I'll just sort of simulate it. If you tighten this, you can see that, it will close up around the edges of the hammock. This side has these draft collars on it, and that helps just sort of seal it even more airtight, if you can see, against the hammock, prevent any drafts from coming in. And yeah, that's kind of what you got. This is all DIY. This is very similar to what a lot of other hammockers use, so I'm not really coming up with anything new, but you know, we put our touch on everything. This is a Caro step baffle design. It's got about 4 inches of loft. It's Seahawks colors. If you can't tell, that's sort of my theme here. But super warm. Like I said, 0 degrees tonight. This kept me warm enough to be out here. And yeah, so there you go. That is the DIY hammock setup. And so like we'll go into this more in detail. Each of these I will break down so you can really see what it's all about. Thanks a lot.